Beneath the ink-black sky, the lonely old house emerged from the heart of the eerie jungle, like a silent sentinel guarding the horrors within. Its decrepit walls exhaled secrets of long-forgotten years, a chorus of whispers that sent shivers down my spine. The air was a damp, chilling embrace that clung to my skin, while the trees swayed with a disconcerting rhythm, resembling restless spirits awaiting their reckoning. As I crossed the threshold, my flashlight's feeble beams quivered upon the decaying furniture, revealing the ghostly dance of dust motes, remnants of a bygone era. The musty scent of decay hung heavily, mingling with the echo of long-lost footsteps that seemed to reverberate through the creaking floorboards. As I ventured deeper into the house, shadows coalesced into grotesque forms that twisted and writhed with malevolence. The walls pulsed a grotesque heartbeat that echoed through the corridors, reminding me that the house was alive with sinister energy. Unseen eyes followed my every move, penetrating the veil between life and death, their gaze an icy lance that threatened to pierce my soul. A distant sound, a mere whisper carried on a breath of wind, wormed into my consciousness, igniting primal fear. Straining to decipher the words, I was entangled in a web of incomprehensible terror. Goosebumps erupted across my skin as an icy breeze whispered past, leaving behind a chilling touch that seemed to seep into my bones. Among the dusty shelves, I unearthed an ancient, tattered diary. Its yellowed and brittle pages chronicled a history of dread, tales of whispered horrors that had driven previous inhabitants to the brink of madness. The fading ink conveyed a sense of hostility that sank into my very being, settling like a curse that refused to be ignored. Time dripped away with agonizing slowness, the house's grip tightening like a noose around my senses. Shadows wove themselves into ghastly apparitions, slithering along the walls with a sickening grace. Each creak and murmur became a symphony of dread, a cacophony of anguish that sent my heart racing and my mind spiraling into madness. Abruptly, a gust of wind snuffed out my flashlight's light, plunging me into a darkness that seemed to devour my sanity. Panic clawed at my throat as I groped for matches, my trembling hands an inadequate defense against the encroaching abyss. When the match ignited, its faint glow revealed a nightmare, a mosaic of hollow eyes staring from within the walls, their twisted visages etched with eternal suffering. Desperation drove me towards the exit, but the walls seemed to close in, shifting and warping with every step, an evil force determined to imprison me within its depths. The air thickened, suffocating me with the very essence of the house's malevolence. A chorus of anguished moans reverberated through the corridors, and a symphony of torment echoed within my very bones. At last I burst through the front door, gasping for salvation in the embrace of the jungle's damp grasp. I dared not glance back at the house, terrified of the unspeakable horrors that might leer at me through ancient windows. The moon had vanished behind a shroud of clouds, plunging the night into a more profound abyss of darkness. Retreating from that wretched place, I understood that the old house held unspeakable secrets that defied understanding. Its walls had borne witness to terrors beyond the scope of imagination, and its venom had scarred my soul forever. The jungle reclaimed its dominion, swallowing the accursed house and its twisted history into its insatiable maw. Even now, as I strive to escape the haunting memories of that nightmarish ordeal, the icy grasp of the house clings to me, a constant reminder that some terrors are eternal, forever intertwined with the fabric of existence, and never truly left behind.